Welcome to our channel, where we uncover the truths hidden in plain sight. Today, we're diving into the world of real estate in Canada, a realm where dreams of owning a home can quickly turn into nightmares. Buckle up, because this is a tale of deceit, manipulation, and heartbreak. Let's unveil how real estate developers are fooling common people in Canada. First, let's talk about misleading advertisements. Developers flood the market with flashy ads, stunning visuals of spacious living rooms, state-of-the-art kitchens, and lush green parks. The reality? Far from it. Many buyers find themselves staring at half-finished projects, cramped spaces, and barren lands where those promised parks should have been. Imagine you've saved up for years, dreaming of that perfect home where your family can thrive. You see an ad that promises everything you've ever wanted, a beautiful, spacious home in a community filled with amenities. You rush to secure your spot, but when you move in, the reality is starkly different. Instead of the lush green parks, you're greeted by barren patches of dirt. The spacious living rooms turn out to be cramped and poorly lit. The state-of-the-art kitchen? It's a far cry from the one in the brochure. The heartbreak of realizing your dream home is nothing but a mirage is devastating. Next, we have the bait-and-switch tactics. Developers lure potential buyers with attractive pricing, own your dream home for just $300,000, only to reveal a slew of additional costs down the line. Suddenly, you're facing hidden fees for basic amenities, unexpected charges for upgrades, and exorbitant costs for parking spaces. Imagine this: you've budgeted meticulously, ensuring you can afford the quoted price. But as you proceed with the purchase, the costs start piling up. There's an extra fee for the parking spot, an additional charge for basic utilities, and more hidden costs for so-called upgrades that are actually necessities. By the time you've accounted for all these hidden fees, the price has skyrocketed well beyond your budget. It's a financial trap, and many fall right into it, leaving them stretched thin and stressed out. Ever heard of phantom properties? Some developers go a step further, selling properties that don't even exist. They collect deposits, promising future developments, but these projects never see the light of day. Consider this scenario. You're shown a master plan of a future development, complete with parks, schools, and shopping centers. It sounds perfect, so you put down a deposit. Months pass, then years, and there's no sign of construction. The developer's office is now vacant, calls go unanswered, and you realize you've been duped. Your hard-earned money has vanished, and with it, your dreams of owning a home. It's a cruel trick that plays on hopes and dreams, leaving families devastated. Let's not forget the delays and broken promises. Developers often promise a specific completion date, only to push it back repeatedly. Months turn into years, and prospective homeowners are left in limbo. Imagine being told your home will be ready in a year. You make plans, perhaps even give notice to your landlord. But as the completion date approaches, you receive news of delays. First, it's a few months, then another year. Some are forced to continue renting, doubling their housing costs, while others have to move into incomplete homes, facing daily inconveniences and hazards. It's a never-ending saga of frustration and financial strain. Your dream of settling into a new home becomes a prolonged nightmare. Now let's dive into the quality control issues. Even when homes are finally delivered, many are riddled with defects. Leaky roofs, faulty wiring, poor insulation, the list goes on. Imagine the joy of finally getting the keys to your new home. But that joy quickly turns to frustration as you discover issues one after another. The roof leaks during the first rainstorm, electrical outlets don't work, the plumbing is faulty, and the insulation is so poor that your heating bills skyrocket. What's worse, getting these issues resolved is an uphill battle. Developers either drag their feet on repairs or disappear altogether, leaving homeowners to fend for themselves. Imagine moving into your dream home only to find it falling apart around you. And then there's the fine print. Those tiny clauses buried deep in contracts that no one reads. These clauses often give developers the upper hand. allowing them to make unilateral changes to project plans, increase costs, or delay possession indefinitely. You finally sit down to sign the contract, a moment of triumph. But hidden within the legal jargon are clauses that allow developers to change building specifications, increase prices, or delay completion without penalty. By the time buyers realize it's too late, they're legally bound and financially trapped. It's a classic case of the devil being in the details, turning a celebratory moment into a prolonged battle. Let's not overlook the environmental concerns. Many developers cut corners to maximize profits, ignoring environmental regulations and safety standards. This leads to projects that are not only subpar, but also hazardous. Think of the long-term implications: toxic materials used in construction, poor waste management practices, and unsafe building techniques. The immediate result is a home that's potentially hazardous to your health, but the long-term impact is even graver. Health risks increase due to exposure to harmful materials, and local ecosystems suffer due to irresponsible practices, all in the name of profit, putting both your family's health and the environment at risk. We also need to talk about the inflated property values. Developers often collaborate with real estate agents and financiers to artificially inflate property prices. This creates a bubble, making it increasingly difficult for ordinary people to afford homes. Imagine a market where prices are driven up not by demand but by manipulation. Developers, agents, and financiers work together to create an illusion of high value. As prices soar, so does the burden of debt, pushing many into financial precariousness. First-time buyers are priced out, and even those who manage to buy are often left with crushing mortgage payments. It's a vicious cycle that benefits a few at the expense of many, making the dream of homeownership increasingly unattainable. So how can you protect yourself? Stay informed. Do your research, read reviews, and consult experts. Don't fall for glossy ads. Visit sites, ask tough questions, and scrutinize contracts. Knowledge is your best defense against deception. Arm yourself with information. Read up on the developer's history, check reviews from other buyers, and visit the site personally. Don't be swayed by attractive marketing alone. Ensure every clause in the contract is clear and fair. Seek legal advice if necessary. Remember, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the dark side of real estate in Canada. We hope this exposé has opened your eyes to the tricks and traps laid by unscrupulous developers. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and most importantly, subscribe to our channel for more investigative content. Hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and we'll see you in the next one. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more eye-opening content.